How corruption is destroying the military effectiveness of the United States of America. This book was authored with, I think, the only honest CIA officer I know in history. I don't think CIA has any honest officer as far as I saw them in America and in Pakistan. But this is co-authored with my dearest friend, God bless his great soul, Thomas J. Miller. And this book, as you can see, how phenomenal corruption is destroying the United States military. This is available on the Amazon books, as you can see, and Miller was a master. So Miller stated, yet plans to build 3 now cut to 2 of the pricey ships at 12 billion each went ahead. The Navy plans on selling them after their experiment is complete, leaving the entire Navy vulnerable in the meantime. Why? Fantasy Warship program guts entire US naval fleet. Thomas J. Miller, CLM, CSSMBB, now Thomas J. Miller. Now the Warship fantasy, the Zumwalts began as 1990s naval fantasy. The sailing branch wanted to revamp its entire fleet of 100 frigates, destroyers and cruisers with a single basic design that could avoid radar detection, carry new sensors and weapons, and be operated by a greatly reduced crew. The stealth design would be scaled upwards or downwards to replace 10,000 ton cruisers and destroyers and 4,000 ton frigates. Now these were, Guinness Book Record corruption projects of the US Navy, which Thomas J. Miller discussed in detail. So this short review is available on the Amazon books, published on 15 December 2015. If you have the time, do read this, how massive corruption is destroying the US military effectiveness of the USA. You are shocked, Now they are indicting, Adani and I don't know who else, What big smoke screens, Such massive corruption. We in Afghanistan saw closely how the biggest US contract, the fuel contract of Bagram, was given to a company called Red Star, having only a London PO box address. Such, false claims. If you go for a bid, if you go for a RFP with the American state, if you go for the FBO, one of the solicitations, they ask you past performance and all kind of nonsense. How Red Star got this biggest contract in the Bagram Air Base, the fuel contract, it's $1 billion mystery. A totally unknown company gets the contract and maintains it. So where is the moral courage of the US Congress and Senate? My dearest friend, General Michael Flynn, stated on record in a video on the internet that barring 5 or 6, all the US congressmen and senators are in full control of the US deep state. Such is the pathetic state of the so-called biggest and richest country in the world. The record-breaking book American Kleptocracy has left no doubt that America is the most corrupt country in the world.